Hasbro and Netflix is planning a new rollout of Power Rangers movies and series. But what about the original cast of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? Hey, welcome back to the Ping Pong Flix. My name is Chris Wong. Now, it's been almost 30 years since the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers first aired on TV. It took the world by storm. People were suddenly finding out what this whole Super Sentai craze is all about, but in Saban's own style, called Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Now, almost 30 years later, we've only got to see a few of those original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers back as cameos in different Power Ranger series. Mostly we've seen Jason David Frank playing as Tommy Oliver. He has the most reoccurring roles in these present series. One thing is interesting is that we never actually got a reunion episode. You know, those kind of reunion episodes like Saved by the Bell. Like, where is the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers reunion series? Now, David Yost, who played the Blue Ranger in the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers series, actually talked about a reunion project 3 years ago.
It is 25 years.
Yeah.
You guys all are very embracing of your Power Rangers roots. Why not get back together and do some kind of reboot, revival, continuation, something, reunion?
Well, I think I would love that, and I know I think the original cast, we would love to do that just to see where our characters are, and I know the fans, every show for God knows how many years, have been asking me and everybody else, when are you guys doing a reunion? When are you doing a reunion? So now, the show's rights are in the hands of Hasbro, and hopefully Hasbro will listen to the fans and understand that they really want to see the original cast back together, and please make it happen.
Now, obviously that hasn't happened, but his excitement is still there. Now that Hasbro owns the project and Netflix is coming in, maybe there's a slight chance that we could get that Mighty Morphin Power Rangers reunion series after all. At the recent LA Comic-Con, David Yost and Jason David Frank talked about the past Power Rangers series working together, and also kind of talked about David Yost actively working on a new Power Rangers series. This is coming from the Nerd Stash. With the recent new Power Rangers projects, it's never been a better time to be a fan. Something that came from the panel with the rumbling of a Power Rangers reunion series, written entirely by David Yost himself. After the initial freakout from the crowd, David Yost went into some details on the Power Rangers reunion series. He has been writing it over the last year or so and dubbed it Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Continuum. He hopes it will be an 8-episode series with the original cast returning to fight new evils. He described it best as a mixture of Riverdale, Star Trek, and Power Rangers. However, the idea hasn't been picked up by Hasbro yet. Talks are underway, but nothing is signed or set in stone. He hopes to garner support from fans and getting it trending online to make sure Hasbro notices it. And so with the help of generations of fans like myself, he hopes that maybe we could actively get Hasbro and Netflix to make a reunion 8-episode series. And it's something I would love to see. Why not? First of all, Friends got their own reunion episode. Yeah, it was mostly clips of the old show and stuff like that. But it's still possible to get them all back for something special. Like I said before, Saved by the Bell got a reunion type project. Oh my god, how many Sex and the City reunion movies are we going to get? So yeah, if the original cast is all up for it, then it could still definitely happen. And yeah, even though David Yost has actually talked about this project many times before, the fact that he's actively working on it now and actually writing the script gives me great hope. I mean, it's kind of like Jason David Frank when he was talking about the Green Ranger project that he was going to do. Yeah, that never happened either, but look, he's working on the Legend of the White Dragon, and there's a lot of stuff coming out of that. But once again, this is Netflix creating new Power Rangers movies and series, and we have yet to know if this is going to be original Power Rangers, or are they going to adapt the original Mighty Morphin. I still think it would be a great way to kick off this new Power Rangers original series and films with a look at the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I mean, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers series is currently right now on Netflix as one of the only series that they're able to put on there. What a great way to kind of start off or even be part of the new Power Rangers original series and movies with a reunion series with the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Heck man, in a world that we're gonna get Michael Keaton back as Batman, you bet we can probably get the original Power Rangers team to come back one more time. So what do you think? Do you want to see a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers reunion series? Let me know down in the comments down below. And if you do, shout it out. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Quantum Continuum.